Hi, good afternoon. I'm Constance Chapman from Inspired Grace Creativity. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about layering and about how we deal with mistakes. Um, so this morning I did a video when I talked about layering. And I had spent some time on the weekend researching on YouTube about the best way of placing cameras and making the videos. And I found someone who said, well, if you're right-handed, you put it over your right shoulder. So I set it up and I did the video. And then when I watched it, my head kept blocking what I was doing. And I realized that I had it was the other right that I was supposed to be doing. I used to square dance, and the teacher would say, no, 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 the other right. And because people get right and left mixed up all the time, we think that's stupid, but it's true. So I could have just gotten really pissed at myself and said, oh, this is terrible. I've messed things up. There's a time in my life when I would have done that. And I don't do that anymore. I just go, well, then let's move it to the other right and see what happens. So layering, before I put this little flower on here, the beginning of a mandala, this was the underpainting, and it's the first layer. And the reason that I did that is because it adds so much depth. And in our life, we have layers. And often we get really upset. We don't like the layers. For example, if you've had a really hard time, if you've had a divorce, if one of your kids has gone off the rail, if you've lost your job, if you've lost best friends, your friends have moved, whatever's going on, it can feel like, I just don't like this life, and you want to get rid of it. But the fact of the matter is you can't get rid of it, but you can build on top of it, and you can learn from what happened, and then you can build it up. And the more you build it up, the richer it becomes, particularly when you've learned from it and you've added that wisdom. So that's what I've done, is I have learned from what I did this morning, and I'm going to add some more onto this this layer. And so I think this is actually going to be a mandala. And so I'm just going to keep doing this and see where it takes me. Because I don't always have to have it planned out. Some people do, and some people are really good at that, and I totally appreciate that. And that's not always how I work. And in fact, I've been working to get a little bit looser about this kind of painting. I used to do mandalas, and they were all planned out, and they were done so that there were very separate layers, and each layer had a meaning. And I don't do that much anymore. Not that that's not an important thing to do, because it is. But right now, I'm working much more about just going with what's going on. Just go with the flow. See what's happening. See what wants to happen. My cat seems to want to come into this video, and she may be here. Oh, there she is already. I've had her actually jump on paintings, and now what happened here? Oh no, that's right. I did one painting where I just incorporated her footprints right into it. It was a lot of fun. So you can see each one of these, each time I add another layer, it gets bigger. Each time I add another circle to this mandala, and it doesn't always have to stay right on the page. It can come off the page, which it is doing right now, coming off the canvas. And I will go back and do a lot more with this. And I think as far as what I want to talk about today, I think that's enough. None of us will have a lot of time to watch things, and this is already 5 minutes. So I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. And I always forget to do this, but I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.